Hey guys, so I'm gonna be changing the format to make it fit a little bit better to how it used to be. Um, I'm gonna do Tennogen round 16 pre-finalization in like 3 months, not 3 months, in a reasonable amount of time right before round 16 comes. Is the main thing I'm gonna get at. So we're gonna do like 3 weeks of Tennogen, and then see what comes into round 16 or what comes for round 16, and then I might do like a round 15 should have came into round 15 complaint video like I usually do every round, because there's obviously skins that got overlooked during rounds and submissions and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that, and look forward to me uploading tentative round 16 weekly skins and items. I'm gonna do like 20 a week until a skin comes out. And also, for any creators who watch my videos, don't get offended if I don't include an item that you have in the workshop. I am being somewhat biased, but not. I click on skins that look interesting in general, and if the skin isn't included in my video, don't get offended. With that being said, let's get started on the video. So first up, we got Dark Cypress Nidus Proxy skin, and this skin was like way far back. Like I went all the way to like page 15, I think, in the workshop, and now I'm on page 4 or something like that. But I went back a couple of pages and I saw this skin for Nidus. I'm like, this is a pretty cool looking skin. This is what I feel like Nidus would have looked like if he was made out of robotics, actually. Or it could have been, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's a, I can't remember that enemy from Metal Gear Solid, but Fox Eyes or whatever his name was, he reminds me of that enemy from Metal Gear Solid mixed with a little bit of Halo. But so thing about the skin though, I can't tell what the skin looks like with mutations on, and that's the only problem I have with the skin. Like yes, this shows that the mask opens and stuff, but like, what is that? What am I actually looking at? So this is a cool concept for a skin, a cool looking skin that this person has made. Nike Cypress, Dark Cypress, my bad. But I needed to have a little bit more work done to it before I could say officially. I will say officially, like, for it to be in the final pre-finalization phase. But definitely will comment on this skin, and it's probably be the first skin I actually commented on. Well, other than maybe saying this looks awesome, but I definitely need to see what the skin looks like with some mutations and stuff, because if with Nidus especially, you need to see like mutations with the skin. All right, so next up we have, this is just, honestly, I clicked on it, but I mean it's a recolor. It's I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna be offensive to Lance's Lead, but this is like a boring recolor. But I clicked on it to see what it looks like. And also, like I said, 20 items a week. Not all of them are gonna be like 5 star out of 1 out of 5 scale. But this is an interesting skin I've seen for Excalibur. I like the neon face that he has here and the gloves and stuff. It's a pretty boring recolor, but it's a pretty cool boring recolor. And next up, we got a Lisette skin. I doubt we're gonna get any more Lisette skins right now, but I'm gonna highlight Wicked's dude, Valor Lisette version 2. It's a pretty cool looking Lisette skin. So we did get another Lisette skin. This should be one of the ones that we might get. We're gonna do Rebel Defrost, and actually this looks like, won't lie, it looks like one of Lou Box's helmets for Loki, but it just has curved. Why can't I see the images? I don't know. But instead of it having like horns in the front, it just kind of have the horns curved back. Looks more like a slipstream type of helmet. But I do like how the helmet looks a lot. So we got Rebel Defrost, Cymra Loki helmet. And next up we got Mac Scarbrus skin version 4. Now, I still like this skin. This is actually one of my favorite skins I've seen in the workshop. It's a ooh, and that changes, that moves. That's I like that. I like that. But this skin is actually like highly remembering or it highly resembles MacGyver. I don't know if you guys know MacGyver is, but it's like this alien superhero who fights crime very violently. And another take, it looks like a kind of half infested, half um, robotic looking skin for Mag, and I would definitely buy this skin day one if it were to come into the game. This skin looks phenomenal for Mag, and as you see, he updated the textures, or he or she updated the textures of the skin. It looks a lot better. I won't lie, this look actually, I think that is the feel of it. So this kind of looks like an invertebrate, and that looks like flesh, and this looks like carbon fiber material, and then those are robotics. So I'm not sure if that's what he was actually intentionally going for, but he updated it to make it look more realistic, I guess, in a way. You can see how the veins here are going into like the middle back, and the spinal part right here looks less bony and more metal, so it looks like a metallic spinal cord, and the ass cheeks are a lot shinier in this version. And yeah, so this looks kind of like metallic muscles. I like that. Either way, that's Melayu's Mag Scabar Scabrous Scabrous skin. I like Melayu's work. Oh yeah, one of my favorite people. This is me being biased. I won't lie to you. This is a Ash skin made by Reiku, the Ash Ryuga skin. And at first, when I saw early concepts for it, I'm like, it looks pretty lame. And then he added that mask, and I'm like, whoa. Yeah, so basically, yeah, right here. So I saw the early concepts, and I was like, yeah, it looks pretty lackluster. And then he came back with a vengeance with this one, because that looks pretty cool. Like, when I see Ash, I think a Mortal Kombat character. I feel like if we got um a crossover of any character in Warframe into Mortal Kombat, Ash would be the number one character. Because when I first saw this, I was like, that looks like Smoke from Mortal Kombat. And now when I look at this, it looks like Ash as a skin in Mortal Kombat or something like that. But the skin looks pretty cool. I like it a lot. Um, See what changed. He changed around the texture slightly to make it a I won't say make it look shiny, but make it just feel more original. Like this part right here, he changed some parts right here, like that metal right there that's coming from the inner leg on the out. He changed the whole bottom part of that leg. Oh my God, that boy got some fat calves. But he changed that design right there and the foot a lot. Looked like he changed the front of it. Actually, no, the front of it is exactly the same. Just the side of it is just changed. These back pieces have some metallic parts there now. The spinal cord of this and middle back are completely changed. The torso is completely changed. It has some cool designs towards the front of it, making it look more like armor. The shoulder pieces kind of look retextured. He had some lines in between there, here and there. And he also changed this, like, I guess that's a symbol or something. And the biggest change that you can see on him is the face part. The face part changed drastically for the better. It looks more like a dragon, so that's probably where it's come from. Because I think Ryuga is like a dragon or something. I can't remember. I know it sounds familiar. Um, remember, red farts, brain farts. Deal, deal. What? I don't. I can't decipher if this helmet looks good or not. I'm gonna let you guys decide on that. Like, I like this part right here, but it looks weird at the same time. I don't know. Eh, I can't. Like I said, I need to see like better models of it. Maybe a 3D model or something. This helmet looks cool, but it doesn't look cool at the same time. This may have a paradox, by the way. Max Deal helmet. Ah, yeah. So Void Punch made this operator mask. I really like this operator mask. I'll rock that. Makes you look like a Oni. Give you some sharp fangs. Very Tenno Onimushu ish. It's the Oni Ori or Oni Orao. Oni Oroi V2 operator mask made by Void Punch. I like it a lot. Can't say much about it. I mean, I can, but like, it speaks for itself, is what I'm saying. Like, it's a cool looking mask. I like it. It looks pretty awesome. I wish it had like an eyepiece and earpiece for it though. Next up, we got the Kavata operator mask made by Void Punch. Another kind of Chinese design for it. It's a mask that I think, yeah, it goes down on your face whenever you have the mask actually on. Actually, is that like a hood? So whenever you have the hood open and close, it changes. I'm guessing that's how it works because I thought Tenno face accessories aren't like usually moving. Okay then, but yeah, that made by Void Punch too. Kavata operator mask, you know, Kitsune. And this is a fancy old Sindana made by Celestial Sunberry. Ooh, that's a fantastic name. It's a pretty girly Sindana, but it looks pretty cool, honestly. It's like little butterflies there, matches Mirage, Titania, maybe Nova or Nyx, depending. It looks pretty cool. I like that Sindana. And next up, we got Hydroxate Ember Lucia skin. And I like this. I usually don't like those infested looking skins, but this one just, it has a certain amount of sleekness to it that I really like about the skin. And yeah, I like how bandaged and kind of dried up it looks. It matches Ember in my opinion. I really like the default colors they chose for this one, which is, let's see if I can find that. This one right here. I like the default colors for that. I like it. It's basically infested Ember, and I like it. It looks pretty cool compared to some of the other ones we have. And this is Zalman Heavy Blade. That's the name of that skin? Yeah, Ember Lucia. Zalman Heavy Blade skin made by Lead 2012. And I have to put some weapon skin up here because otherwise I will only have 0 to 2. And it's a pretty big blade, as you can see. That's a that's an anime sword right there. So there you go. So you like that? Go ahead and vote on that. I'm gonna list all the Tennogen artists in the description. Maybe I'll do like 15 next time so I can be less lazier and actually add the links. I might add the links. We'll see. There's another Sindana made by D.E. Syncrasis. I had this on my list a long time ago because I just love this. It's a moving Sindana. We only have one of those, and it's like the one that looks like a kraken in game. And this is the only other Sindana that I think actually has moving animated parts on it. So I think this Sindana definitely deserves to be in the game at some point. I don't know what round we're gonna get it, but it definitely deserves to be in the game. It seems to be getting forgotten. Next up, we got. You could just consider the whole set of this as one, so I won't include it in the next video, but I'll definitely will add the Tennogen artist in the description, as I said. But I really like the Jacker face pieces. I really like that eyes and mouth piece that Cheshire made. I would probably actually rock that on my operator all the time if it came into the game. I have one similar. I forgot who made it. I think Led made the one I'm currently wearing. But this whole set definitely looks pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Like that's just fancy. It's fancy and cool, sleek. Next up we got another item by Void Punch, which is the Hidodama sword skin, and it's a heavy sword. Oh wait, no, it's not a heavy sword. It's a regular sword. So yeah, so like Skana and all those rest of the swords like Kroka that we don't remember. Yeah. And then we got the Manta Z alt helmet again. Like I said, actually it's this helmet is starting to grow on me more and more, and I can do a Black Manta cosplay with this. So I actually want it in the game more now than before. So yeah, good job Jock Z on this helmet you got here. Next up, we got Lead 2012 Zaruka Arca Plasma skin. And if you watch my previous video, you've probably seen this one before, but it's one of the less weapons. It's not changed much, but it's changed in a way that it it feels like, I'm not sure what the style is. It's like that 70s uh kind of pop or punk type of style or cyberpunk ish style. But I like the colors that they chose with this what Let made with this skin, and it would be cool to kind of like have that crossfade color scheme on there. And next up, we got the Voice Stalker Limbo V2 made by Nox. Now, as I said before, we don't have that many good Limbo skins, and honestly, this is one of the different variations of a whole Limbo skin, not just a recolor of the basic Limbo. He actually changed the whole skin of Limbo. He changed the arms, he changed the pants slightly, the whatever the hell the thing is right here that comes off his butt. He changed the whole skin and gave us a different helmet. So like he gave it his own feel on Limbo, and that's what I can appreciate about the skin. I see that it's underrated. He looks more like a musician. He looks like a wizard, and that's the cool thing about the skin that is definitely underrated. I think, uh, but I think this deserves to be up in Tennogen eventually into the game. So this is why I included it. Voice Stalker Limbo V2 by Nox. Next up, we got Shakar, Blade of the Lotus Sindana made by Beastbuster. You know, when the skins came into the game, I really thought that the Sindanas would come with it, but I don't know what's going on with that because we used to get sets of stuff at the same time. It seems to like not happen all the time. So I'm hoping that eventually this skin or the Sindana gets to go with the skin that came into the game because it's like tree branches or metal tree branches that comes off of his back with a little bit of cloth hanging off the right side and a regular cloth on the other side that is smaller, just dangling. So I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks pretty cool altogether. And you honestly don't have to use it on Overrun, but it still is a pretty good Sindano, so I don't see why it wouldn't come into the game. And last but not least, I'm gonna include this again, even though I feel like he's going to revise it later on. And I know we just got a Nidus skin confirmed into the game, but I still like this skin. I know it is a simple recolor, but this helmet, whenever it's not mutated, reminds me of Wetwork from Halo. Halo had a helmet called Wetwork, and it was like my favorite helmet. And I really like. I just like that it glows. Like honestly, that's the main thing about it. The main thing about this skin is it's simple and clean. I like simple and clean things. Like it's very basic, but it looks cool to me. And honestly, if these images right here on the screen does not convince you that this skin is cool, then you should kick yourself out the cool kid club because the skin is pretty cool. Either way, this is Ion Nidus. I hope Yadis gets eventually all his Ion items into the game of skins because we got Blade of the Lotus, we got Grax, we got kinda more Cry ish. We only got like two more Cry skins, I think. No, we got one. We got I can't remember the Mithra skins coming into the game, and Nidus has his own line of skins called Ions, and I think we need all of them eventually. Also, yeah, I said Blade of the Lotus, right? I didn't say Blade of the Lotus. We got Blade of the Lotus too, and that one we got a couple of those in the game. So don't show some love. Vote for my man Yadis's Nidus Ion skin, as well as the Frost Ion skin that I'm not gonna put in the video, but I will put into the description Yadis's workshop so you can see what I mean. But that's all I have for you guys today. Sorry for the terribly long video. I kind of like this is a workshop review, so I'm doing a review of all the skins that come into the game, or all the skins that run through the workshop, so you guys know what's popping over there and what's clean, what's cool. Keep you updated. And stay tuned for next week, week 2 of Tennogen round 16 um, review. And that's all I really have for you guys today. I'll try to keep the content flowing. as long as I have free time in the day to do so. And yeah, pretty much that's all. Have a nice day or night, depending on what time you watch the video. Alright, bye.